Imagine being an archaeologist, sneaking into a tomb that's over 3,000 years old, only to find yourself face to face with priceless treasures. But among the gold and jewels, there's one object that carries a terrifying curse: a simple trumpet. But every time it is played, a disaster unfolds, changing the course of history. Is it the curse of the young king? Or did the pharaohs leave behind a warning that we fail to understand? Today, we dive into the life of King Tutankhamun, the discovery of his tomb, and the story of the cursed trumpet that baffled the world. Before we start, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, because you're about to embark on a mysterious journey you'll never forget. In 1332 BCE, one of the youngest pharaohs in history ascended to the throne, King Tutankhamun. He was just a 9-year-old child when he became the ruler of Egypt, but his life was far from ordinary. It was filled with political and religious struggles. His father, Akhenaten, was the first pharaoh to attempt changing Egypt's religion to the worship of a single god, Aten. After Akhenaten's death, Tutankhamun was restored to power to bring back the old religion and appease the priests and people. But this royal life didn't last long. Tutankhamun died suddenly at the age of 19. Was it an accident, or was there a conspiracy to kill him? To this day, his death remains one of history's greatest mysteries. Tutankhamun's body remained buried in a small tomb in the Valley of the Kings for more than 3,000 years, until a discovery changed everything. In 1922, after years of searching, British archaeologist Howard Carter found the tomb, which was filled with treasures. Imagine the scene: a sealed door bearing ancient pharaonic seals. And when they broke through, they uncovered treasures the world had never seen before: gold, jewelry, a throne, and a life-size statue of the king. But among these treasures there was something unusual. 2 ancient trumpets, one made of silver and the other of copper, engraved with mysterious hieroglyphs. They seemed like ordinary musical instruments, or so they thought, until the curse began. In 1939, a BBC radio team decided to play the silver trumpet for the first time in over 3,000 years. The sound was eerie and strange, but it wasn't just music, because shortly after the sound echoed across the airwaves, World War II broke out, and it didn't stop there. In 1967, the trumpet was played again, and just days later, the Six-Day War broke out in Egypt. In 1990, the trumpet was played once more, followed by the outbreak of the Gulf War. In 2011, someone blew the trumpet, and soon after, the January 25th revolution erupted in Egypt. How can a simple musical instrument cause such disasters? Some believe the curse doesn't lie in the trumpet itself, but in the energy the ancient priests imbued it with to protect the king. Perhaps they knew that one day, strangers would reach the pharaoh's tomb, so they left their warnings in everything they could. But science has another explanation. Scientists argue that these events are nothing more than coincidences. Yet the question remains: why do catastrophic events seem to follow every time the trumpet is played? Do you believe the trumpet carries a real curse? Or are these just stories embellished to add excitement to the history of the pharaohs? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to enjoy more mysterious and thrilling stories. This was Ezzo. See you in a new story filled with secrets and mysteries.